former Chief Justice of the Honorable Supreme Court of Liberia, Councillor Boakai Kane, Chairman of the Law Reform Commission, Attorney Kwame Clement, Chair of the Law General Committee of the Bar and President of the Liberian School of Law, Mr. Secretary General, Councillor Elisha Kokio, my good friend and sister, the Deputy Country Representative of the UNOACHR, our Bishop of the Lutheran Church, former President of the Liberia National Bar Association, Professor Cyril Jones, judges of SACSEN specialized courts, distinguished members of the National Executive Council of the Liberia National Bar, the Chairman of the Independent Human Rights Commission, Councillor Dempster Brown, Professor Binter, fellow Liberians, members of the bar, partners in justice, members of the Folk Estate, representatives of schools that we have invited to graciously participate in Law Day celebration, the Armed Forces of Liberia, the Liberia Immigration Service, the Cottington University College, or Cottington University, ANEU University, and other universities here present, friends of the bar, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Liberian National Bar Association, LNBA, I extend people of Liberia and the legal community as we commemorate Law Day 2025. This day, celebrated across democratic nations, is a solemn reminder of our shared responsibility to uphold the rule of law, promote equal justice, and advance the ideals of liberty, accountability, and good governance. This year's commemoration is of particular significance to our nation as Liberia stands confronting historical injustices and striving to strengthen the institutions that safeguard our freedoms. As such, our Law Day theme for 2025 is justice, accountability, and inclusion, building a stronger Liberia under the rule of law. Law Day offers us the opportunity not only to celebrate our legal heritage, but also to reflect soberly on the current state of justice in Liberia. The legal profession must not be passive in the face of societal challenges. We must be bold in defending the Constitution, courageous in speaking truth to power, and committed to protecting the rights of all, especially the poor, the vulnerable, and the marginalized. The LMBA recognizes that the legitimacy of any democratic society rests on the credibility and accessibility of its justice system. We remain unwavering in our commitment to the following pillars. 1. Access to justice. We are intensifying efforts as a bar to expand legal aid services, particularly in underserved communities. And we call upon the government and development partners to support sustainable legal aid frameworks that works for all. Number 2, judicial accountability and independence. The bar continues to advocate for a judiciary that is impartial, transparent, and accountable to the people it serves. We reiterate that justice must not only be done, but must also be seen to be done. Rule of law and transitional justice. The LMBA stands firm in supporting mechanisms that promote truth-telling, redress for victims, and the establishment of a war and economic crimes court for Liberia, consistent with our obligations under national and international law. Continuing legal education and professionalism. We are expanding training programs for lawyers, ensuring that members of the bar remain competent, ethical, and attuned to evolving legal standards. Public legal education. The LMBA is committed to deepening civic understanding of legal rights and responsibilities, particularly among youth and grassroots communities. As we commemorate Law Day today, let us recommit ourselves as legal professionals and citizens to the higher ideals of service, integrity, and justice. Let us reaffirm that no one is above the law and that a fair and inclusive justice system is not a privilege but a right for all. Let us also remember that democracy is not merely about elections. It is about institutions. It is about accountability. And above all, it is about justice. While we celebrate Law Day today, members of the bar, friends of the bar, we are concerned about the attitude of the Ministry of Justice relative to the appointment of unlicensed individuals as city solicitors, coupled with some magistrates and judges, allowance of non-lawyers to practice in courts of Liberia is unacceptable. These actions constitute a clear case of aiding and abetting and directly violate Title 17 of the Judiciary Law and Rule 5 of the Rules of Court. Such practices by the Ministry of Justice not only undermine the integrity and professionalism of our justice system, also erode public confidence in the rule of law. Allowing unqualified individuals to occupy positions reserved for licensed legal professionals diminishes the value of legal training and lowers the standard of legal service. Only the LMBA strongly encourages the Ministry of Justice to immediately cease these unlawful appointments and recommit to upholding the legal and ethical standards governing the practice of law in Liberia. We urge the Ministry of Justice to prioritize the recruitment of recent law school graduates, many of whom are well-trained, qualified, and actively seeking placements or employment. Employing these young legal professionals will not only address unemployment among new graduates, but also strengthen the quality and credibility of legal representation and adjudication across the country. In closing, I thank all members of the bar, the judiciary, civil society, and our international partners together. Let us build a Liberia where the law is a shield for the weak, a restraint of power, and beacon of hope for generations to come. I think it's time to welcome all of you and wish all of us the best International Law Day. Thank you.